I'm live. As MA says. Um, Guys, I'm sorry I didn't broadcast earlier today. I slept in for once. I didn't mean to. I was actually awakened by some really wild thunder at 5:30 my time, which I normally I go on at 5 and I'm like, oh crap, I already missed my broadcast. But I'm out here, I'm outside, and I don't know if you guys can hear that dripping, but it's raining, and I'm hoping that you can catch some thunder uh, going on. um, we'll see. But anyway, let's see. I need to go to. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any screenshots today necessarily. I might, because I have my phone with me, so I might be able to, but we'll just see how it goes. All right, Brandon QP preliminal. I always forget to turn that off. Dominic, love you. Sharkay. The carp. Oh, you guys. I can't believe you come and listen to me even after all this. But anyway, I don't know. Can you hear the rain? Can you hear the rain dripping? But anyway, I'm hoping that you'll hear the thunder because this thunder is wild. I haven't seen like any lightning, because but this thunder is crazy. Let's see, Brandon, are you still able to go on with me and Lone around 12:30 or 11? I would love to have you on. Oh, today? 12:30 or 1? What time, Brandon? I mean, like time zone. You got to give me the time zone, Brandon. I know you're challenged in that. Oh God, am I just? That's awful, isn't it, Brandon? You know I love you, but tell me what time zone, babe. Hi, Emma. Oh, you guys, this is wonderful. Good to have you. Good to wake up with you guys. Honestly. I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, it's just like I love how you Unamuni puts it, Hello, Mandela family. Because we are, I mean, everybody's got each other's back. And, right now it sucks because there's a little bit of dissension, but it'll pass. It'll pass. But I just, I love, let's see, Eastern, we have 2 Frosties. Well, yeah, because they're married. Did you know that? Emma and Dominic are, I think they're married. Tell me if I'm wrong. Oh, Dominic, thank you so much. Dominic has been, excuse me, but he's been one of my most vocal supporters. And I love Dominic. I'm never going to go against my Dominic or my Emma or anything like that. So you guys are wonderful. See, Brandon, Eastern time. Lona's going to tell me after his stream exactly what time. Between 12 and 1. Okay. Yeah, I'll look into it, Brandon. But yeah, just send me the link to the hangout and I can definitely join. That'd be awesome. I've had a lot of people lately go into my Texas video. See, because I think I mentioned it a couple days ago and also yesterday. But the people from Texas are like, WTF? Dallas was never there, Hi, Master Richie. How are you? You're not married, Emma? I thought you guys were. Maybe not. Okay. Well, whatever. I love the both of you, whichever status you guys are. But anyway, I don't know if you guys can hear the rain dripping, and I'm hoping you can hear some thunder when it happens, because man, I was awakened by some thunder and it was just like unreal. I mean, it was pretty impressive. It's kind of cool. And you can kind of hear it in the background a little bit. Yeah, it's I guess it would be 9/11 on Central Time Zone if you guys are on Central Time Zone. Oh, well, that's what I wanted it to be. Preliminal says, I like how your channel can just talk about everyday life and then sometimes bring up any changes in philosophy. Yeah, well, that's what I want to do. I mean, I just, I mean, we're so bombarded by like all these changes and stuff. And I mean, I want to discuss the changes, but I'm not going to investigate changes. I mean, if I see it, I'll bring it up. I mean, my Texas video or my Alaska video or whatever. If I see something, I'm going to bring it up. But you know what? I live in the freaking middle of nowhere. So it's like, I'm not going to see a lot of changes, unless it's maybe possibly locally. I don't know. I'm just not going to see a lot of changes based on where I am, but that's fine, because I mean, I've seen changes my freaking whole, I mean, I grew up in this place and I saw a change in 82. And then I saw changes to people's names all through the 80s, and, I saw Sally Field, Christopher Reeve, I should put the S on those. You know what I'm talking about. Rod Sterling, Charles Schultz. I remember even asking people, I'm like, what the F? I mean, Charles Schultz, I remember saying, what happened to his name? It's just like, everybody went on as normal. Oh, it's always been that way, Michelle, and, my real name is Michelle, but I mean, it's just like, what? It hasn't always been that way, Okay, now the difference in crocodiles and alligators, somebody mentioned, or maybe I'm just looking at it, but okay, I'm not even looking at the chat. For me, without even looking at the chat or looking up anything, okay, for me, the difference between, I could always tell the difference between crocodiles and alligators, because crocodiles, when they had their, when you see their mouth shut on both alligators and crocodiles, you could see the teeth of the crocodiles and not the alligators. Well, apparently that's opposite now. Fucking, I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry to cuss, but Hi, Martha Jane. Love you. Hi, Jetrix. Good to see you as well. Yeah, if I missed anybody, it's not on purpose. I'm just like staring off into the distance. I mean, I'm enjoying this rain. And I'm gonna incorporate some like songs that have rain in them for like an intro and an outro or something, at some point. Wake up news. Don't focus on the changes. Accept your reality was changing pretty quick and moved on. I know. See, that's the whole thing. It's like I really don't even care anymore about the changes. I mean, so many people do. They're focused on finding residual, and I'm like, what? Once you know that this crap is happening, it's like you know, yeah, it changes. Yeah, history changes, whatever. Yeah, stuff changes. But it's like, what is it, you know, what is it of any benefit to you, you know, or to me? Just like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe how I'm feeling. It's just like, it doesn't freaking matter to me anymore. I mean, when you see, you know, a logo change like Ford, or for example, the curly Q, you know, I mean, yeah, acknowledge it. And there's, you know, whatever. But does it really matter when continents are moving? You know, when history is changing, when all of a sudden World War II history, like Japan did all that crap to Oregon or whatever. And I'm not even, I mean, I don't even care about the details anymore. Honestly, you know, I mean, I'm just like, you know, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter because I'm like, what the hell? You know, I mean, this world is changing. I mean, and you have to like figure out why it's changing perhaps, or whatever. I mean, it's not, you know, who cares if like a couple of letters merged in a logo? I mean, I do care. I'm not saying I don't. But in the whole overall scheme of things, what the hell does it really matter when continents are moving? You know, when we might have a pole shift, you know? I mean, because I think there's a pole shift imminent, you guys, where everything's going to be upside down and we're going to have a pole shift, you know? I mean, people have been reporting that the North Pole has been appearing on globes, and Antarctica has been disappearing. I mean, that's, you know, that's pretty, those are the changes that are, I think, the ones that we need to watch out for, you know, continents, pole shifts, shit. You know, I mean, who cares about a goddamn pole? I mean, really, you know, I mean, I'm sorry to cuss and I don't mean to do that, but I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, in the overall scheme of things, what does it matter, you know, on these logo changes when continents are moving, when pole shifts are happening, when, you know, history is changing? I mean, you know, get straight for God's sake, you know? I don't know. Hi, Rationally. Um, Anyway, I've just been kind of on a rant, so I haven't been following the chat at all, you guys. Hi, Christopher Patrick. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just like, it's so trivial, you know? I mean, some of these changes is like, you know, who cares? Yeah, I see it. And I guess that's why when my sons say they don't care, you know, because that they know. I mean, we all saw that freaking Sinbad movie together when they were little. They both know, and I know the Pikachu used to have, you know, a black tip to his tail. But I mean, in the end, it's like, you know, what do those things matter? They don't, you know. What matters is like continents shifting, history changing. Holy crap, you know? I mean, I never even liked history before, you know? I didn't. I don't know. I was hoping you guys were going to be able to hear some thunder. It's still raining, and I know you can probably hear the dripping, but I was hoping you guys could hear some of this thunder because this thunder was wild earlier this morning. I mean, I woke up at 5:30 to thunder, and it was a different type of thunder. That's for darn sure. Okay, I'm trying to look at the chat. Lone Eagle's broadcast was weird yesterday. I don't know if any of you were part of it. I was. It was so glitchy and so bizarre. I mean, I know we must have shifted in the middle of it. I mean, it was so weird because like he would go on and go off, and then it would be like, people would have to like re-like it, and then it would say like he's only been streaming for 8 minutes. Been streaming for like over an hour. I mean, it was a freaky broadcast. I mean, it really was on it. And Jose, check out her channel. She's a wonderful, kind, loving person. Obviously. I mean, you can't, if anybody, what really pisses me off is when people have a dislike on Lone Eagle's channel. Like, if you dislike Lone Eagle, you're not human, honestly. I mean, I swear to God, he is like the most chill, the most, just awesome. I mean, it really bothers me. Like if I see a dislike on Lone Eagle's channel, I'm like, that person's not human. If they dislike Lone Eagle, they are definitely not human. Okay, I'm looking at a little bit here now. Jet Treks, Master Richie, Proudly Minimal. Trying to figure out who all is on. Brandon, Rationally, Chris Fitzpatrick, QP. Thank you for being here. And really, honestly, it's just like late, whatever. I slept in for once. I woke up to this at 5:30. I'm like, man, everybody needs to hear this, but I thought that there would be some thunder while I was on, but you can hear the rain. You can hear the rain. Hopefully it's a little bit soothing. Emma and Dominic, we are dust. Hopefully, if I don't wake up news, the carp, Martha. I'm trying to go back clear up in the chat. Anyways, I'm going to go back down, but you guys, no matter what's happening with, other channels, the big channels, whatever. I mean, we all know who we love. I love Scott and MA, They don't know us anything, and they're not on again today or whatever. They don't owe us anything. They're human, and whatever. They might have something going on, or they might have, even if they're like not going on because of all the crap, whatever. They don't owe us anything, you guys. You need to stand up for yourself. I mean, if you can't function in a day, don't go on, then there's something wrong with you. I'm sorry. I mean, I went on because, a little bit after I realized they went on, because I realized people might need an outlet, and we do need an outlet. But the thing is, nobody owes anybody anything. They don't have an obligation to go on. Nobody has an obligation to go on. I mean, yeah. Do I want to hear Scott and MA? Yes, I do. But if they don't go on, I mean, yeah, sometimes I'm disappointed, but it's like, they shit, I mean, sorry for the cussing, but I'm just saying they don't owe us anything. They've been a great light in the community, and if they don't go on. It's not like, I mean, come on. You're not strong enough to like function on your own if they don't go on. You know? I mean, get a grip. If you can't function in a day without them going on, then does it help? Yes. I mean, I look forward to their broadcasts. I mean, I want them to go on. I mean, I'm kind of waiting at 2 and 3, my time for them to go on. But if they don't, it's like, it's like anything, you know? And do I want them to come on? Yes. I mean, it's a great gathering of the community and things like that. And, it pains me to see that they're being attacked by a lot of shit, whatever it is, shills or what, I don't know. It pains me to see that because, like, what really bothers me, you guys, is Mandela affected. His video with his daughters. And, how can people downvote that? They're so cute and they're awesome and they're so lovely. And it's like when people downvote a video with his daughters like that, I mean, to me, that shows who you really are. If you're downvoting a video like that with his daughters who are so cute and just, joy just exudes out of them. If you're downvoting a video like that, I honestly, I don't want to know that person that's downvoting a video with his kids like that. And I'm almost crying right now because of it, because it's just like, how can people downvote a video like that with his kids? If you want to downvote any other video, go ahead, but you downvote a video like that with the ladybugs and his kids, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with somebody who does that. And it pains me to see that. I mean, it really does. All right, now I'm trying to get back to the live stream now. I skipped a bunch. I mean, when I ramble on, I just can't go back. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Good night, QP. You're always awake for everything anyways. But anyways, it's I mean, who could downvote a video like that with his daughters? I don't, that boggles my mind. I mean, they obviously either didn't see it, or they're not human. They're, one of the two, because either they didn't see it or they're just so vindictive that they just, are going to downvote everything he does. I mean, he has been a huge part of all of us, and it just bothers me when I see a video like that with his kids being downvoted like that. I mean, it hurts me, I don't know, you guys. I mean, I haven't spoken out about a lot of this stuff because I don't want to be involved in it, but I mean, that bothers me. I cannot believe people would downvote that video. I honestly can't. It really hurts. It hurts me to see that, I'm looking at the chat, you guys. Sorry for the dead air. Maybe you can still hear the rain dripping. I don't know, you guys. I just see where it is. Oh, I'm glad you're here too, Weirdest. Yeah, I usually do it earlier, but I missed today. I slept in for once. I, I I like that time slot because it's the only consistent time I can have. I mean, I'm coming on now just out of luck, but Photo, I didn't see you here. Awesome. Hi, Photo. Your surgery goes well. I don't know if you've had it yet or whatever, but I hope your surgery goes well. I've been praying for you. Photo, Helix. Martha, I love you too. I know you said you're off to work. Dang. I'm really behind in the chat, but uh Claire Jane. Oh, that's the first time I've seen you. Thanks for being here, Claire Jane. Yeah, I love MA and Scotty too. Well, Scott Harrison and Scotty Baylo both, but yeah. Oh, photo. I've been thinking about you, and I've been wondering about your surgery. I hope it all goes well. Hi, Awakened Saint. You guys, I haven't been paying attention to the chat. I'm down at the bottom of the chat now, so Master Richie. Thank you for always being here. But you know, you guys, we need to pray for each other. We need to, you know, be together as a community. We need to not you know, hurt each other or I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff going on that, you know, we need to deal with. Okay. Subliminal angel. Let's see. Well, you guys, I just, I don't know. I mean, I love all of you, and I, you know, I'm saddened when, you know, division occurs and stuff like that. But I mean, just like people attacking MA's video with his daughters really bothered me, you guys. I mean, really, you're gonna downvote something like that where it's so sweet and so innocent and so. I mean, if somebody downvoted that, I mean, you know, it just. I mean, I haven't said a lot in defense of them or whatever, but I will say that in defense of MA. I mean, that was a very nice, very sweet video. If somebody downvotes that video, they're not human. They're not. Either that or they just don't take the time and they're vindictive. You know? I mean, it bothers me. I cannot believe people would downvote that video. You know? Just it bothers me a lot. I mean, it makes you know, it makes me cry. It just, but well, I don't know who it is striking back, but it doesn't matter who it is. What it matters is they shouldn't be doing that. I mean, you know, if you're doing that, you're vindictive. You're either one, vindictive, or you're number two, just not a human being because it really it hurt me to see that, you guys. It really hurt me to see all that. But I don't know, you guys. I I I shouldn't even speak on this, but I wouldn't be a part of this group if I didn't think that MA was legit and a very good person, and I'm just going to say right here, I am always going to be a supporter and backer of MA. I mean, you know, whether I support everything he does, of course. No, you know, everybody has their own stuff. I mean, you know, I'm not going to say that he's like an angel, but what I'm saying that I am always going to be a supporter and backer of MA. And I am a supporter and backer of a lot of different channels, even channels that MA doesn't like. But I am never going to go against MA. And for the people who want me to, it seems like some people do, and I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to go against MA or Scott ever. So, I mean, if that's what you're hoping for and that's what you're wanting me to do, then you're wrong, because I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to go against those guys. And the thing is that, you know, I'm never going to go against other channels that I like too, that maybe he doesn't like. That's fine. You know, it's fine. But I'm not going to sit here and say bad things about somebody that has woken me up and has like brought a lot of good things into, you know, my life and my Emmy experience or whatever. And, you know, is he perfect? No, but nobody is. You know, I am not going to go against MA ever. So if somebody wants me to say something like about that, and it seems like people do, I'm not going to do it, because I never will. I'll never go against MA or Scott or, you know, several. I mean, it's not just them. And, you know, do they not? I mean, I've listened to Jason Christopher a few times, or even Life Matrix or whatever, you know. I mean, I don't care if they don't like him or whatever. Sometimes I listen to him, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I think they're whatever. But if you are expecting me to ever say anything against MA or Scott, I'm not going to do it. So you can just, you know, pack your bags at the door, because I'm not going to do it, because those two people have been a really good influence in my life. And I love them both, even though I don't know them. And I'm not going to do it. So, I mean, you know, don't ever expect from me something like that, because you're not going to get it, is what I'm saying. I mean, I'm pretty loyal to those two guys. I mean, are they perfect? No. No one is. You know, no one is. But I'm never going to go against Amir Scott, or, you know, I'm just not. And so, I try to be positive. I try to be, you know, I love everybody. I mean, I'm more like, you know, I give people the benefit of the doubt, I hope, in my streams and stuff like that. Hi, Charles. Hi, Striking Back. But the thing is that, you know, I mean, the people striking out against MA are just stupid, because, I mean, he's brought a lot of stuff to this community. And if you can't appreciate it, then, you know, I mean, he's not perfect. Nobody is, though. No one's perfect, you know? No one is, you know? Even as much as I love Lone Eagle, he seems to be perfect. But anyways, no one is. No one is. You know? And so just get over it. And if you like what someone has to say, stay with them. If you don't, then just get off, just like MA says. You know, unsubscribe. You don't have to be listening to him if you don't like what he says, for God's sake. You know? Unsubscribe, for God's sake. So, I mean, it's craziness, you know? I mean, if you don't like what he says, then don't downgrade him, but just unsubscribe for God's sake. I mean, that's all it takes. Unsubscribe. But anyway, I love everyone. I mean, unless they like attack me personally or something like that, which no one has ever done, that I know of anyways. But you know, I mean, I do have a loving heart, and I want to reach out to everyone, and I want to be, you know, all inclusive on my channel and in my broadcasts. And I mean, you know, I mean, and even when I'm moderator on other channels, I mean, I try to give people a chance, you know. I mean, I can usually tell within like 2 or 3 posts, but I'll give them 2 or 3 posts. Like some people just like block them right on the first post. And I'm like, wait a second, you know, just give them a little bit of a chance first, you know. But, you know, I mean, I really do try to, you know, I mean, I don't ever want to block somebody that's, you know, affected for sure. And even those that are unaffected, if they're not doing anything, I don't really care. I mean, I know that some people, you know, hate people that are not affected. I don't really mind as long as they're respectful and they're, you know, whatever. And they have something positive to say. I mean, why? I mean, why not, you know, allow them to be, you know, a voice, you know, that's fine. But as soon as they start down, you know, as soon as they start downgrading people or whatever, then they, you know, it is a cancer really, you know, in the community or whatever. And it needs to be stopped as far as that, you know. I mean, it's just, I don't know. But it really bothers me, you guys, that people say bad things about certain channels that I really respect, and it just it hurts because I mean they were a very positive influence on me personally, and it just I think it's unwarranted, you know. It's unwarranted that people would just attack like that, you know. I mean, they're, you know, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. All right, I'm looking at the chat now. I haven't been looking. I've just been rambling. I was hoping you guys could hear some thunder, but I know you can hear the rain dripping, hopefully. But I was hoping you guys, because the thunder here has been amazing. I was like, holy crap. You know, it's pretty impressive, but during this storm, but I guess the storm's over and it's just raining is all right now. But you guys, just, you know, we just need to love each other, you know. I mean, that's what I try to do. And, you know, I want people to know that, you know, on my channel, at least, that, you know, as long as, I mean, it's open as long as, you know, people are loving towards each other. And, but I'm not going to tolerate somebody talking bad about Emma or Scott. I'm not going to do that because they've been a huge influence in my life, and they're affected, and they're good people. And for someone to say something bad about them, really, it hurts me as well. And so I am loyal to them. I mean, I am. And, you know, I mean, do I agree with everything they say? Do I think they're perfect? Do I think they're gods? No, you know, but they're very important, you know, they're very important in this community. And if you guys don't realize that, then that's your loss, you know, that's honestly your loss. So, I mean, that's what I have to say about that, because if you can't recognize that, you know, certain people have an influence on you or whatever, if they don't have an influence on you, unsubscribe. That's all you have to do. Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe to me if you don't like what I'm saying, you know. But I mean, hopefully, I'm trying to get across, messages of love and, you know, continuity. And, I don't like the division that's happening in the ME community at all. I hate it. But the fact is, if somebody wants me to talk bad about people that I respect, I'm just not going to do it, So don't ever expect me to do that because I won't. But anyway, you guys, I need to go. I thank everyone for listening and being here. And I will hopefully talk to you soon. Bye-bye.